Okay. It's been a little while since I missed the Wednesday upload. However, I'm back. I'm doing more experimentation with trying to, isolate my audio some so that it doesn't sound like shit. But, yeah. So we're back playing Minecraft. I did a decent amount of exploring. So I went way the hell over here because because I was looking for jungle, and I figured if it's gonna be if I'm gonna find jungle, it'll be like off of the savannah area. So I went roughly southward from there, and lo and behold, we found some jungle in here. Oh, there's actually a temple. I missed that while I was down there. And this massive, absolutely massive Badlands. I didn't really, bring back much terracotta because my inventory was just full. But, I have that now. I have these. I'm also, yeah. I also started growing cocoa beans. I also started my cactus farm. So we are making progress. It's pretty minor stuff, but something. And as of present, I started working on kind of a forge smeltery type deal. And I figure I want it to be built into the mountain, and have a roof, something like this, roughly. I'm also gonna give it a piston door because I like that thought. And I should have, plenty of space to be able to do stuff with it. Or, to actually make it a piston door. I think I'll try and do a 3x3 door, because that would be dope. At which point, yeah, I need to block that off. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, and then that'll open up. And then I don't know if I'll put maybe some small windows there on either side, because I know a 9x9 or 3x3 is wide. So I don't know if I'll have room, but also to put in windows and make it look good. You probably saw it earlier, but I did just go ahead and throw the windows in. Yeah, so I tried a couple different, different options. I tried just purple glass. I tried black glass. I tried, regular tinted glass. I tried, this purple tinted glass, which I so far have liked the most. Because it's still dark, but it has, these kind of purple edges on them. Because, as far as I've seen, basically regardless of the actual tint on the glass, or the coloration, it's always going to be this kind of look. At least looking at the glass, there'll just be this kind of border. And because this is the purple room, I figured I'd go for it. Yeah. Oh. Wow, that is actually a lot of mobs that have spawned. What? I'm gonna go to sleep, because that is a lot of mobs. mobs spawn if it's raining? I don't know. Maybe. Solid maybe. There we go. That should help with the mobs. Alright, cool. Let's go. Hey, no fire. I kept thinking I was closer than that. Alright. For now, I'm gonna leave my stuff for that in there, just cause, like, I don't, like, I don't know, really, like, the complexities of redstone well enough to sit here and, like, be able to make a redstone door live, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna sit here and fumble through building, which is at least something I can sort of do. And I think I want to do kind of a layered look where, like, the ceiling kind of starts sloping up like this. Granted, obviously, you're not going to see, like, it's not going to be super relevant, but I do like the idea of this kind of sloped roof. Gives it a little bit of something going on. Also, I'm out of deep slate. Time to go pull from the reserves. At the same time, let's throw that away. Dump a little bit of inventory. Actually, clean these. Cool. I'll just run over and grab it all from the mine, since I have a crap load at the mine that I need to work through. Which I figure I'll just do that now. Looks like the horse speeds are mostly capping out at about 14 blocks. Okay, yeah, I did empty those. Oh, I have way less. Ooh, excuse me. Deep slate than I thought I did. Also, may as well bring it up now because it's pretty relevant right now. I unfortunately have not seen the Minecraft movie yet. It is something I definitely want to do. However, oh right, shit. I just haven't been able to, like, go and see it yet. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Cause I'm hearing, like, it's an excellent, basically shitpost movie. And there aren't really many shitpost movies anymore, which is kind of sad because they're always a good time. Give me more, oof. Oh, I hate that I'm blanking this. Oh, Monty Python. There we go. Good lord. That took way too long. Give me more Monty Python. That would be awesome. Sure. Well, let me go over there and see how that kind of curve looks. Because it's not, like, super well made. Oh, well, now I'm not going to be able to look at it without seeing the missing blocks on the right side there, so we'll go ahead and fill that in. And now we'll go look at it and hopefully not immediately get distracted by the OCD. Okay, well, I like the look of it kind of going, starting off sharp and then slowly going in. So I think we back that off, or maybe even remove it entirely. Yeah. Oh shit. There we go. I think that was the right block. It was not. Okay. Sure. And then I think I'll probably put in stairs here to smooth that out some. Make it look a little better. Okay. Well, give me some stairs. Part of my thought process for this build is I want it to... I explicitly want it to be pretty dark looking as a, like, more kind of forge smeltery thing. Probably gonna use, like, actual lava in building it and stuff. Make it a little more interesting. If I do end up using glass, it'll probably be red glass, like... Oh, okay, well, that's mildly awkward. Shoot. How do I make that look better? I don't know. We'll do stairs here. Uh-oh. Never mind. It just... Shoot. It just literally goes back further. Okay. We can work with that. And then... put a line of stairs here in the front. There we go. Refill. I kind of like this, like these little indentions there. So I want to keep them, but I don't know what to do with this block, if I'm honest. I think, yeah. Let's go see how that looks. Okay. And then stairs along this outside edge too. So that'll go here. And then I'll just go ahead and line that one out. There we go. Oh, okay, well that'll need to be filled. There we go. Cool. What am I doing? this, this, and then more stairs. Oh, also, kind of secondary issue for, not secondary issue, but like part of why I did not have a video recorded and ready to upload for Wednesday is because my mod pack kind of bricked itself. One of the mods had updated and requires like a newer version of Forge than my pack runs. So I had to, and I wasn't quite sure what the error message was trying to tell me. So it took me a while to figure it out, I'll be honest. And so I literally just didn't have a video ready because I couldn't troubleshoot my pack. Which is kind of embarrassing. Oh, right. I forget this is Instamine at this point. Okay, let's open up a little bit of space here. Do this. Oh. Oh, wait, no. That's fine. I'll need to do that anyways. Just go ahead and take out all of this. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of gravel. And we'll go ahead and take this out. Just fill this in for the moment. Okay. Go outside. Okay. So we'll just need some regular deep slate bricks to fill in here. Deep slate bricks, some dirt. Okay, I think that's acceptable. Helps blend it into the mountain some. Somewhere, I don't know if I'll necessarily do it on this bit of the structure or out there, but I intend on having kind of like some chimneys come out and do that kind of thing. That'll be neat. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill these in. I was thinking about filling that block in. Okay, I think outside is good for the moment. Well, okay, so that actually, like, this here actually blends into the mountain. So that's fine. But like this is just kind of hanging out. So at least for decorative purposes, we need to finish this out. Sure. I'll take it. that leaves me all of this to work with. Oh, not you. All of this to work with. Okay. Let's keep only blocks I need. I say that, and immediately remove blocks I do need. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We'll go ahead and even things out here. And that's a wall. Yeah, okay. Sick. I also kind of late on this one as well a bit, but I watched, or at least I more accurately caught up to Invincible, the current episode, aka I finished all the way through season 3. Good watch. I gotta say, there was some things I was not expecting, but I suppose that is the nature of film, to try and surprise your audience. But it was good. I liked it. For a good while, I'd only watched up to like the fourth episode of the second season, and so I just wasn't caught up at all. But people were talking about this new season a ton, and so figured why the hell not? And yeah, understandable. I get why the people were kind of going crazy a little bit. Makes me think of back when the second season of Jujutsu Kaisen released. That, and also kind of watching through Solo Leveling, because people were just super stoked about both of those anime, myself included, because I, like, personally, okay, we're gonna have to move it. Wait. Ah, shoot, I did turn it off. I was wondering. It had been too long. I think I had turned it off while I was just like out down south exploring, because I was watching a YouTube video or something in the background. YouTube is the omnipresent consumer of time in about every way possible. And so I'll just go ahead and we'll go ahead and floor all of this. I will avoid spoilers, at least for Invincible, since it's my understanding that it ended not too long ago. At least this most recent season ended not too long ago. I obviously kind of haven't really been keeping great track of it, but I'm gonna avoid spoilers for it, as well as like Solo Leveling, because it's also relatively recent. But man, good shows. I'm looking forward to the next seasons for all of those. And I have, on the other hand, I've heard unfortunate things about the beginning after the end adaptation. If you like anime adaptation, if you have heard anything about it, please keep spoilers free, because I'm not gonna spoil. Like, I haven't watched that one either. Don't intend on spoiling it either. But I've seen like some very specific short clips, and it is looking rough, which is really, really kind of unfortunate after like the absolutely fantastic showing that Solo Leveling gave us. Even season 1 just was really good. So quite a few of us that have been keeping up with beginning after the end were hoping it'd be more like Solo Level. It'd be like Solo Leveling quality, because wow, they did such a good job with it. Okay. What now? So this is gonna be a forge smeltery thing. So I'm gonna need like a big kind of super smeltery area. I like the idea of it being like set up kind of down the middle here, and you can kind of walk on either side. But also, I like the idea of it being this being kind of a U in here, or like the structure ends up being a U, such that like you just walk out into the center and then there's all the things. I'm gonna eventually tunnel into the mountain and make a kind of a actual space in there, but I don't know. How wide do I want to make this? So like, because I know I'm gonna have like some super smelters. I'm just like laying these out so I can get myself a bit of a view, bit of an idea. So that'll go back probably another at least 16 blocks or so, I'm thinking. Open this up. Look, it'll almost end up being kind of like that stereotypical igloo look of just the big rounded bulb, and then the little short portion that sticks out where you actually enter it from. I think 7 wide is fine. Well, I don't know. I think it'll mostly depend on what this inside bit area ends up looking like. But we'll just have to see. It'll be a work in progress, obviously. In theory, I should periodically be uploading videos, assuming I don't mess myself up like I did this past, like, I guess week, really, such that I missed the Wednesday upload. But yeah, whatever. It's not a huge deal. I'm looking forward to this one, because it'll give me a proper place to put my grindstone and my anvil, be kind of a more large industrial looking blacksmith thing, I guess. Like obviously, yeah, forge, got it, but like also just like the blacksmithing area, have anvils set up and like some workstations have like lava, I think. The smelter room, I do think I'll push back into that open space that I keep uh, talking about, digging right back here. And then I think maybe the front I'll have be sort of like a showroom almost. Um, like a showroom slash like this actual workshop portion where um, theoretical craftsmen would actually be doing their work. Like I would actually have the workstations up here, so like the anvils and then that kind of thing. That'd be neat. But yeah, I mean, we'll just work on this slowly, do things here and there. It'll be like well, I don't know, because this is a bit more of an involved build than the enchanting room, because like the enchanting room is rather small, all considered. And like, yeah, it's got some like building complexities going on here, especially like with the alternating stair pattern to make those little recessed portions and such. Plus like that whole thing, and yeah, that that was a bit of a mess to try and make, to be honest. Running out of like cracked obsidian and regular obsidian and stuff partway through, but it turned out good. This I very much suspect will be like maybe 3-4 episodes. Not, partially because it's a bigger facility and stuff, but also because there's gonna be more like, I guess, breaks. Because like I took a few breaks from building the enchanting room here and there to like do other small projects around the base, but with the smeltery being a bigger area, it'll pro it'll pro no that'll probably be more and bigger breaks, such that like I'm doing more smaller projects, like filling out my farms mainly. Like that's the big one, just because it's like real simple to do, gives me a bit of a break from whatever I'm doing here, or like whatever my build project is. It at present obviously being this smeltery area. I want to see how big this looks. Okay, and then I think that's fine from here, and then start expanding outwards some. Ooh, expand outwards, make it like a bit, not like a sphere, like a half sphere, semi-sphere, however the hell, and it be sunken into the ground, so you kind of end up walking into it, or down into it some from up here. Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. We're doing things. But I do think I'll call it here. Just just because like it's starting to run a little long. It's like 35 minutes already, and most of like the work I have to do for it right now isn't terribly interesting. It's really just like mining out a large cavern so I can start putting stuff in. And I'll also need to get a, oh yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of deep slate to work on this, so I'm gonna have to do some of that, collecting all deep slate so I can continue my build. If you guys have any suggestions for how you think this build should go, or just like other future projects, because I mean, I've already knocked a few things off of my little to-do list back here. Let's see. Yeah. Enchant. Oh, yeah, I can. Hello. There we go. I can go ahead and take that one off. Okay, that's actually like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 things off already. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'll need more things to do, especially here around base, because like a lot of those other to-dos or like builds and stuff are things that aren't actually around base. They're like off elsewhere. Like there's the actual castle location being here. There's the port town. There's the pirate cove. The villager trade center will be somewhere else. So you can see here where I think I was just traveling through on the way to the mob grinder, and I flattened out the land to yoink some grass blocks and stuff. But oh, and the fishing hut. But there just a lot of projects that'll involve traveling and stuff. So and not being in my base. So I would appreciate any suggestions you'll have. So feel free to put that all in the comments. Do the regular YouTube things. I appreciate y'all being here, and I'll see you next time.